In today's video, Pisces, what motivates you? Hey everyone, welcome to AstroScoop. This is Jeff, the astrology coaching channel that does a deep dive into the planets and signs of the zodiac. If this is your first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider subscribing. If you're coming back, I really appreciate your attention. So please check out my Pisces 1 video, which I just did, which talked about the very first decanate or the early period of Pisces 1 people. In this video, we're going to talk about the second decanate of Pisces and then the third decanate of Pisces, leading right up until the Pisces-Aries cusp, and then of course the beginning of spring is Aries. March 3rd to right around March 10th is the second decanate of Pisces. So what we have here is we have a Neptune-ruled person. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, the planet of dreams. In addition to the Neptune influence, there's a Moon or Cancer influence here. And this can cause some Pisces 2 people to be somewhat loners. Now, with the infusion of the Moon influence on this decanate, these Pisceans are very soulful. They are born to have intimate relations with people on different levels, intimate friendships, intimate relationships, but they like to go deep. These Pisces 2 folks are very much who they are in terms of emotional beings. Now, all Pisces in all periods are emotional and sensitive due to the water influence. But these folks with the Cancer, these Pisces folks definitely like to have their own inner sanctuary or retreat from the world. Because of their need for alone time, these folks could be quite reclusive. This is a tendency or a potential anywhere where there's Pisces in a natal horoscope or chart, or very strong 12th house planets or Neptune angles. The sensitivity of Neptune is amplified in certain areas in a natal horoscope or chart. And of course, this difficult, mundane, heavy, intense world we're living in on so many different levels, physically, psychologically, metaphorically, in a lot of ways, there is a lot of fire, violence, and a lot of hurt. There's also a lot of good energy. Now, people that are intuitive and strong and have a good sense of who they are and have good intentions are really needed right now to harness that energy and send it out to everyone, including Pisces people that are highly intuitive. There's so many amazing musicians born during this period, which is from March 3rd to the 10th. If you've seen my other videos, you know I usually pick 1 or 2 people to focus on the decanates. In this one, I think what I'm going to do is mention several people. Maybe in the future I can do artist spotlights. So born in the second decanate between March 3rd and 10th, we have Martin Fry from the pop new wave group ABC from the late 70s and 80s and even early 90s. Martin is an amazing, theatrical, sensitive, and elegant songwriter and showman from the group ABC. And ABC gave us a lot of interesting songs. There's also Gary Newman, the electronic and dark goth pioneer, godfather, if you will, of electronic music, or one of them, from the 70s and 80s and 90s and even to today. In fact, he's on tour right now. He's an amazing songwriter and really, really good with synthesizers and creating good, dark, electronic sort of goth music. There's Tom Chaplin from the British group Keane, who's also really, really talented and writes very elegant, very moving lyrics and good pop rock songwriting. March 11th to the 18th is the Pisces 3 period. These people are intense dreamers. This is the Pluto or Scorpio decanate, which lends a certain intensity and zeal to these Pisces folks. Pisces 3 folks are very, very helpful. With the Pluto influence as the sub-ruler, they can be very intensely helpful and very practical. They can really be a great asset emotionally and practically to any team or project. And they're also philosophical. They really, really like to explore all kinds of different things with the human mind, the human condition and the wide range of people's emotions. When you think of people like Nat King Cole, Quincy Jones, there's so many gifted musicians, songwriters, and just generally highly creative, emotional people that have put their emotions into a really creative and suitable medium to express them. Also born in this decade, I mentioned Billy Corgan in my first video for Pisces. Please check that out. Billy Corgan, guitarist and songwriter for the Smashing Pumpkins, and his solo work, very, very creative. There's Graham Coxon, whose Space Hotel actually led me to. I didn't realize that Graham Coxon, the guitarist from Blur, also is a Pisces, and also very innovative with his guitar. And the supergroup U2, Adam Clayton is also a Pisces, born in this period. So the Pisces 3 people are definitely full-on Pisces, but there's the influence of Pluto for intensity, and then this is coming up right on the Pisces-Aries cusp. It's starting to show little subtle hints and signs of the Mars energy, the fire energy, which is Aries. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and talking about Pisces, the second and third decanates. I really do appreciate it. Please consider liking, subscribe, comment, and share. Until the next one, stay safe and be yourself.